What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back here with another video. And today we are doing round 3 of 5 of this mock draft. Now, you guys came and supported me. You guys heard my little rant on the last video. I appreciate y'all for actually being more supportive than being a pain in the ass. And I'm gonna just keep this out in the clear. You guys who are hating, get the f out of here. All right. But those of you who want to give me criticism, abso-freaking-lutely. I ain't shy. I don't want people kissing my butt. That's how I learn. That's how I learned about a lot of things, like even the Packers picks. I mean, you Packers fans told me about like this need to get some interior presence to help Kenny Clark out. You know, there's actual things that you guys have told me that have really helped in my understanding of your team. So if y'all are like afraid to be like, oh, I don't want this guy lashing out at me, by all means, that's totally not where I was coming from. I was coming from people saying I was a complete idiot for trying to say, hey, I'm going to believe Mel Kiper until I've gotten enough knowledge myself, so I don't BS y'all. So, just a little clarification right there for y'all. Now, this is going to be an interesting draft because I want to see where this Bills pick is, all right? Because I mean, I have an idea for a linebacker that I really like. We're just gonna suggest the Dolphins here. I also want to see where the Dolphins are at because they could definitely trade up. So the Bills have 2 third-round picks, right? And there's definitely, I think the funny thing is we're gonna be trading back up with the Bills, but they traded back out of the second round for this, right? I think they could definitely use either some edge presence with Hamilcar Rashed, who I've heard some very good things about, right? Or I think they can go right tackle and Tevin Jenkins. I'm not 100% sure who they have at right tackle right now, but I'm pretty sure Deion Dawkins is their left. And I mean, with how much this team loves to run the ball, Oklahoma State, I mean, you see how Chuba Hubbard was able to run that rock, man. It's definitely a great fit, and you can never be mad, like especially with how often this team runs. These guys are always thrusting into that first, second level to where they could actually like get injured quite a bit, and that's what I'm afraid about on these run-heavy teams, even the pass-heavy teams. It's just like when you usually do one type of movement, like ask any PT about this, you do a certain movement over time, there's a higher risk of injury. I mean, having a guy like Tevin Jenkins, who's a stud, is going to be able to help out quite a bit. Let's get Tevin Jenkins in here to start off the third round, get some extra protection for Josh Allen, all that stuff. And guys, we're almost at 1,200 subs, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't really care about the money at all. I just love the fact that you guys want to watch me. Because if I was doing this for the money, I would have burnt out immediately. But I mean, I love doing this. I love talking football. I love learning about these teams. It's so fun when I'm able to watch football and I'm like, you know what? That team definitely needs to get that interior defensive lineman, like, let's just say, I'm going to just, like, say a random name, like Chris told me. Or, speaking of Chris, the Niners, they could really use Jalen Darden as a slot wide receiver. Like, things like that. It's just so awesome because it's kind of cool to be able to bring stuff that you guys tell me into my own life, and then I'm able to regurgitate it back out to you guys. Now, Jets, we look for corners here. We have 2 picks, which is gonna be definitely crucial here. All right. And I was thinking about going Tevin Jenkins right here, maybe to secure that spot right behind Fant, right? However, that's not really an option anymore. I think that we need to be looking at some edge presence here. Been doing this a couple times now, but Patrick Jones deserves to be in the second round. And if you look at TDN's player rankings, I hate the predictive board. Patrick Jones is here at 60. I don't know why they have a hard-on for Hamilcar Rashed. I think that the kid's talented, but maybe not as talented as I think. Patrick Jones, as well as, I don't know why he's down here, Rashad Weaver deserve to be in round 2 contention, at least. It's just a little bit ridiculous here. So, honestly, if you want to get some high floor, high ceiling type of action here, Patrick Jones is somebody who is going to be a very fun prospect for you guys to watch. Somebody who I think is going to be a very good option for your team. Now, Bengals, we definitely might want to be going to edge here. It's either edge or corner. And let's check out these corners. And Israel Mukuamu, honestly, it's like you need to have him in. If I'm going to be 100% honest, I think that he would fit well on the Colts. He's definitely more of a man corner, but with his stiff hips, maybe he'd be good with a cover 2 scheme with having some safeties over the top to where he can be a little bit better in that short range and where he doesn't have to deal with in-breaking deep routes and shit like that. However, I think he's much more that free safety type of role if we want to rotate him into there. Elijah Molden's here too, though. So we're down to Hamilcar Rashed and Elijah Molden. And given the value for Hamilcar Rashed versus Elijah, and guys, I mean, if you want to see where I'm ranking people, Hamilcar's at 68. You want to see where Elijah is? Elijah's at 43. So if you want to know where I would lean, I would lean Elijah Molden. However, we could be honestly going away from that, just because edge rusher is really a huge need. But given how many edge rushers there are, I'm gonna give y'all what you need. Straight up, you guys need a true great slot corner because what's his name? I'm bugging from the guy from the Vikings right now, but he's on a 1-year contract. All right, so we're definitely gonna be getting a guy like Elijah Molden here to step in, fill that void, and be able to just rock it out. Mackenzie Alexander was the name I was thinking of. He's going to be able to take over Mackenzie's spot, and he's going to be, I mean, I hate it as a Steelers fan, but that's going to definitely boost your coverage. And plus, he can always rotate the strong safety you need him to, but Elijah's playing a really, really high level. He has been playing the highest level at that cornerback position, at that slot cornerback position, in college football pretty much. So I don't know why he's so underrated. Watch him out. Watch out for him in the first round. For a team that might need a slot, like, watch the Saints. They could potentially, like, sneak in a pick for Elijah Molden. Just saying. Like, he's that talented. I would 100% be supportive of that. Jets. This is an interesting spot, all right? Because I'm pretty sure I had an idea for this pick in mind, which, of course, we could always go with more of, like, a tackle here to add in some depth. However, there is someone on the board. I mean, the Jets aren't going to be trading back, but I'm saying in the very near future, there's somebody on the board that I think that a team is going to be trading up for who has very impatient-ass fans. All right? So just keep that in mind. I think this might be a fun spot to either boost that interior presence with, I mean, obviously don't need to with Quinnen Williams there, but if you ever want to, or else we can get some extra protection here. Daniel Faalele is, I mean, man, you get the Twin Towers. All right, like, I used to be doing Daniel Faalele in the first round type shit, just because it's like, he's 6'8", 400 pounds. Yeah, he could be probably a little bit of a fat ass, but, I mean, I'm telling you, if you put him on the right meal plan, the right workout schedule, that's going to be perfect for y'all. I think that's going to be, it's like a super high ceiling, pretty low risk pick as well, since you have Fant there. He can sit there, develop, and having 6'7", 275, and 6'8", 400 pounds as your two tackles, along with Zach Wilson. Yeah, I'm kind of vibing with that, guys. We're definitely gonna be doing that. 2 studs right here, back to back. And Falcons, you guys have a pick in a couple spots, and honestly, the Texans could be looking for a running back. Therefore, y'all impatient ass Dolphins fans are getting exactly what you want. You guys are getting exactly what I planned for. I was planning to do this in the second round, but just never came to fruition. And guys, if you guys continue to chirp at me for the damn pick values, I'm gonna, like, I don't know how many times I have to explain it. It's all based off of a mathematical model. Like, to be straight up, we're gonna be trading a 6th and then potentially a 5th and maybe another 6th. But this is all based off a mathematical model for pick value. All right, so, like, I know that the Dolphins probably could use some extra picks in this draft, but to be 100% fair, they are almost stacked and ready to go on a playoff run. So for, like, the value that you're getting for this pick, I say balls to the wall, man. We are going to be going, where the hell is he? Javonte Williams, the Najee Harris that is not named Najee Harris. He's an absolute stud. He's a perfect fit for what you guys need. I mean, I love this pick so much. I've been doing it in the second round, but I kind of like that idea of Jalen Phillips falling, man. I loved it. And Javonte Williams is here in the third. If you're saying we gave up too much, you gave up nothing compared to what he's worth. Nothing. Javonte Williams, if he's a second round pick, if he's a late first, by all means. The dude has like 44 10-plus yard runs this season. It's just like, what? He's a great contact balance back. He's going to fill that Jordan Howard / I'm bugging on his name. He's on the Chargers right now. Oh my God, he's from ASU too. I love the kid. Whatever. He's going to fill that power back role that you guys have been really looking for and have been really missing on. And Javonte Williams is just perfect for that, man. He is a true bruiser. He's a great contact balance back, and he can honestly catch the ball. So I love this pick. It's going to fit a perfect hole. And you guys who are nagging at me to get him in the second, y'all better throw a damn party for me in the comment section down below, because you guys got him at pick 69, which is pretty damn nice if you ask me. So yeah, for all y'all who've been hating, enough's enough. How about you guys show up now? All right? Freaking Javonte Williams here. I love it. Love it to death. Now, We all know that the Texans need some interior offensive line help, and Deontay Brown's going to be the pick here. Landon Dickerson again. I love Landon Dickerson. All right, he just got a knee injury. We have to see how well he's going, if he's going to even come back, because we have to see how bad the injury is. I haven't done enough research on him on that department, but I saw that knee injury and it clicked. That's a little bit scary to me. So I'm going to be going Deontay Brown here, who's been very solid, very consistent over his entire career. I believe all these guys are seniors out of Alabama, so they have a lot of experience as well. And somebody who's going to fit into that line, and I mean, he's going to be better than damn Max Sharping, right? I'm pretty sure. Wait, Max Sharping came out at NIU, I think. I don't know. Correct me on that. It was just something that popped in my head. But Deontay Brown's going to be the perfect pick here. And Falcons. I mean, I would love to give you guys some Desmond Ridder here, but your safety problem is a little bit of a big issue. And y'all know how much I love putting Richard LeCount in here, right? I love it. It's fun. Let's see if there's any teams that might need a Richard LeCount in the meantime. Maybe. Maybe. No. Maybe. So with that said, I don't think we have the option to trade back here, right? So we are therefore going to be going with Richard LeCount, who's going to be able to fill one of those safety roles. You guys may see 77 be like, but I think it'd be a great scheme fit as well. You know, you're losing Devontae Casey and Keanu Neal. I'm pretty sure those are the two guys you're losing. Again, always correct me if I slip up. I mean, y'all can be a little aggressive with it, but I mean, I love it still. It's always nice to be corrected and understand, so I don't continue to look like an idiot, right? So Richard LeCount's going to be a great pick for y'all. You guys do need a cornerback as well, but if you got no safeties, it ain't going to help your cornerbacks. I'm going to be honest. They're just going to throw it deep, and the cornerbacks can only do so much if they have no safety coverage. Richard LeCount's a true ball hawk as well. I think that he has a very high potential, and this is a perfect scheme for him. And he's staying in Georgia, staying right in Atlanta. So he's a hometown boy too. Cowboys, we've been getting you guys edge presence / interior defensive line forever. So let's check that out again. Davion Nixon's here. Jalen Tweeman, Tyler Shelvin, as well as Hamilcar Rashed, Joe Tryon. I mean, man, there is an infinite number of ways we can go here, all of which will make y'all happy. I'm going to be honest. There's going to be a huge amount of people who are happy no matter what we do. And honestly, Davion Nixon, I've been hearing more things about him in the comments from you guys. A shit ton. I mean, from TDN, I've been hearing good things. I've been hearing some things about top 10 ranking for Mel Kiper. I'm not 100% sure on that. That was one of you guys who said that. It's my fault for not doing the research on that. But however, if that's the case, ooh. I mean, Davion Nixon could be a monster in there, right? I love Aleem McNeil in the 4th, though. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I love this pick. But with Davion Nixon here, we could look at this edge class, and honestly, I'd rather get Davion Nixon and Shaka Toney than if we got, what's his name? I was just talking about Aleem McNeil along with, like, Hamilcar Rashed. Honestly, I'm going to feel a little bit better with that. I'm going to go with the super high ceiling for Davion Nixon here. Let's just check out. He is a redshirt junior as well, so it's not like he's a redshirt senior. He does have another year of, technically, he could still play. And for him to be on this squad, you guys need to help out with that run game, man. I'm telling you, if you're going to be able to stop Jalen Hurts, you're going to be able to stop Miles Sanders, Antonio Gibson, you need to be able to plug up that middle first and let your rangy linebackers do the rest. I'm telling you guys, Davion Nixon's going to be a steal pick of this spot. And Steelers, I always get Jalen Tweeman for you guys anyways, but, I mean, let's just check out the other options, right? Like, do we need any of the other things? We could go another tackle, for Christ's sakes. I mean, I wouldn't be too pissy if we actually did that. But I mean, we've been doing this forever. Jalen Tweeman's just super high ceiling type of dude, and he's in Pitt. He's a Pitt boy. And again, you guys are probably gonna be kind of sick of seeing the same shit over and over again. But if I'm not mistaken, we traded back and still got Jalen Tweeman, which is great. I think that's gonna be excellent value right there. Now, Lions. This, I think I did this exact same pick last time, and I mean, I think it's worth it if we're going to be 100% fair here. Cameron McGrone out of Michigan, he has Devin Bush type levels of ceiling. He just gets really, really messed up in that run game, which could be a big Achilles heel for him. But I'm telling you guys, if he learns how to deal with the run game a little bit better, he has very, very good potential in this league. He has very good speed. He's a very good blitzer as well. Somebody who, if you want to use him as like a nickelback, kind of the same role as JOK is playing right now, I think that might be the best spot for him in the NFL. And honestly, you're losing Jared Davis. That's kind of a need. It's either going to be him or Pete Werner here. And I can't see Pete Warner in a Lions uniform. I'm just gonna be honest. I just can't do it. Now, Washington, we all know where we need to go. We all know what's about to happen here. Andre Cisco is so going to be the pick. You guys need to fix that Troy Apke spot because he is not old. He's 25. He is ass. And Andre Cisco is going to be a rangy safety that's going to be really helpful to you guys. I would obviously take Colby Harvey-Peel in the next round or maybe later this one because I love KHP. He's a ball hawk, man. I'm telling you. I think that would be a great pick. But for the time being, we're just going to be sticking with Andre Cisco because honestly, his floor is way higher and his ceiling might be just as high. So we're going to be sticking with that. Broncos, we could be looking at a strong safety for you guys in like Paris Ford here. That wouldn't be too shabby. So let me know what you guys think about that because I'm like 80% sure that's the route we're going. But let's check. Maybe you guys hate when I trade down with you guys. I'm telling you, you guys will lose your shit. It is like the most funny thing I've ever seen. Yeah. I mean, could we get some extra edge? I think Malik Reed's going to be fine enough. We could go Tyler Shelvin, though. Honestly, with this pick, that would be really fucking good value. Tyler Shelvin weighs 360, 362. I mean, man, he's going to plug up that middle. And I'm telling you guys, we went that linebacker route, Chaz Surratt. We're fixing up this defense, right? Man, I mean, what's wrong with this? Maybe in another round we can go with the safety. You guys are accumulating picks. You guys could trade up too. So Tyler Shelvin's going to be an excellent option right here. That's going to be fun, man. I'm telling you, that's going to be great. Putting him on that interior, the defensive line, just like shoot. Like you guys are going to have the best defensive line in the country like very soon. And I know you guys drafted a kid out of Ohio State a couple of years ago. But, I mean, obviously he hasn't shown out in the way that I believe we were hoping for. Tyler Shelvin's just that dude. He's scary. He has scary potential. Now, Giants, you're here, and there's a lot of good edge prospects. Like, a lot of good ones. Let's check out our picks, though, because I think I have a different idea in mind for our Giants here, all right? We're just going to be putting these guys down there. We don't have another third. So that's a little bit of an issue, right? Something that we're going to have to think about. And with the guys who are on the board, I think this is a smart spot for a trade back. Nico Collins would be a fun guy here. I'm not going to lie. Nico Collins would be quite fun. That's something I'm definitely going to be looking into. It's either going to be Nico Collins or Tylan Wallace here. It's one of the two. And to be honest, I think Tylan Wallace would be a more fun pick, but Nico Collins would be a better pick. Tylan Wallace, he's 6'1". He's 6 foot flat. I mean, he's going to be very reminiscent to me of pretty much Darius Slayton on your squad. Nico Collins he's that dude. I think that, honestly, I don't even like the idea of trading back here. We're going to be going Nico Collins. I mean, just a monster. If we're going to be looking at teams that could take a big wide receiver, the Bears could honestly take Nico Collins if they lose AR-12. If we're going to be honest here, this is kind of something we need. Nico Collins is going to be a great pick here. You guys are just acing this draft, too. You're getting some great value at every single pick. I got to do some more tape study for Nico Collins myself because I haven't seen too much of him. However, I'm going to be trusting TDN as well as obviously all the other draft analysts out there until I'm able to make my own educated opinion because y'all don't want some bullshit with this uneducated stuff. So we're going to be rocking with the Vikings here. I mean, you guys have 2 picks, very close proximity. You guys need a strong safety like nobody's business, and I'm sorry, Jags fans. I would have loved to have given you this, but we're going Paris Ford to replace our good old boy there in Harris. He's going to be leaving, so being able to put Paris Ford there as an enforcer with Harrison, like, shoot. That's a pretty damn good pick there, I'm going to be honest. And with all this value on the board at tackle, like, shoot, you think that a team would want to trade up. The Bears are, interestingly enough, going to be moving Rashawn Slater to guard and picking up Walker Little out of Stanford to replace that left tackle spot. So that's an interesting one. Now they have Rashawn Slater who can be anywhere. Honestly, if you want to play him at right tackle, you can play at right tackle. But, I mean, Walker Little and Rashawn Slater are along with, of course, Cody Whitehair and James Daniels. And then, of course, if you guys want to be looking at the right tackle, I believe you have Bobby Massey there. Or Charles Leno, I believe, was our left tackle. I'm not sure. Correct me on that, Bears fans. I feel a horrible Bears fan myself not being able to tell that. But, I mean, I'm telling you, you might have one of the best offensive lines in the country. And then if you have a guy like Kyle Trask behind that, that's going to be you're going deep in the playoffs right now. Just by that, that's going to be excellent value. I mean, Walker Little used to be like projected to the Bears in the first. Imagine getting him in the third. Now, of course, Raiders, we can look at dudes here if you guys want, like maybe a safety, like Richie Grant. But if we're going to be honest, who needs the free safety? I mean, no, we already just got one for them. I don't really see it. I really don't see it. If we're going to be honest, Raiders fans, we are going to be trading back with a team that really would like to pick up a guy in Spencer Brown, because there's some good value right there at tackle. We're going to be looking at it. Brady Christensen's also a really good value, but he has been going up against pretty garbage competition, going up against him, of course. So it's not really known. Of course, Northern Iowa. How do we know if, like, obviously he's going to be that good? However, that being said, this could be a good spot for a trade back with a team that already gave up their third-round pick, the Panthers. The Panthers need to fix up their offensive line quite a bit. So we're going to be we're going to see how much this is worth, because I'm not going to be like selling the bank for this. All right, guys, that's not going to happen. So we're going to be throwing in potentially a next year. Oh, this is looking like a little bit sketchy. We're going to be throwing in a 2 4s and a 6 to move up back into the third round. Let's see if we can do it with this. Ooh, we're going to be having our late 4th as well. Can we finagle a 7th round pick? We can. Can we finagle a 6? We can't. A 5? Okay. We can't go 5. So maybe, can we even do that? Okay, now, we're going to be doing this finagling right now with getting the 6. Maybe, okay. We're not going to be idiots. We're not going to be idiots, all right? We're going to be selling up some later round draft capital to be able to draft Spencer Brown, the last really good tackle, to potentially succeed left tackle Russell Okung. Spencer Brown's going to be able to protect your good old boy in Justin Fields there, because he's used to having some really good talent at that tackle spot, right? Thayer Mumford this year. I'm not sure who their left tackle is, but I know he made an all Big Ten team. But man, I mean, Spencer Brown's going to be an excellent addition to the squad. Even if he doesn't work, he's just at least someone you can add in for rotation, because you guys need it. And of course, I mean, Vikings, where do we go with you guys? You know, we just went safety, and we've already gotten our Wyatt Davis. And again, some of you guys were telling me, like, oh, dude, I mean, to be honest, I kind of like Ezra Cleveland more at tackle. That unfortunately can't happen anymore, because, to be honest, is there any guards here? Landon Dickerson, to me, I think he's worth around that 100th pick with his knee injury. We could be looking at a trade back here with a team that needs a linebacker. And, I mean, if we're looking at teams that could use a linebacker, the Los Angeles Rams are sitting here. I'm telling you, like, there are some teams here that could use a linebacker. I think the Rams kind of want to move up, because the Vikings, I don't see a really good pick for you guys at this spot. And I mean, we're going to be going up Rams all the way up with the Vikings, and I'm telling you, it's going to be, I mean, you get good value here. I mean, yeah, you guys are like, dude, what's up with the 7th rounders? It is a mathematical model, guys. Don't blame me. I'm telling you guys, this is exactly how the picks are valued in the NFL. Like, this is based off a mathematical model for each pick. This isn't their mathematical model. This is the mathematical model for picks. So if you think it's unrealistic, I mean, not to be a dick, but newsflash, it actually is. It's a legit thing. Pete Werner is going to be a steal here. We have some dudes falling like Brevin Jordan. It's insane. But Pete Werner is going to be the pick here. Definitely jumping teams that could use them, similarly to the Cardinals here. Pete Werner is going to be able to fill in for where that Corey Littleton did not. Kenny Young hasn't been playing very high. I think, pretty sure the 2 linebackers for the Rams are under 40 PFF grade this year. That doesn't sound too good. I'm just like, I'm not a math major. I mean, I did pretty damn well in math, but I don't think 40 is pretty good. I don't think it's that close to that good old 100 mark. And at this spot, I mean, man, Broncos, I was talking about it before, but strong safety is a good thing that you guys could bring in. So you're throwing it up between Hamza and Bubba Bolden here, and Bubba Bolden can play your slot as well. So I mean, it's all up to you guys. You know we didn't get anybody before, but obviously free safety is not an issue. So we don't really need to go with Bubba Bolden here. Hamza Nasir Al-Din is more of that box safety. It's more true strong safety that I'm pretty sure that Johnson's going to be leaving. I think that's his name. I think Kevin Johnson. But quote me if I'm wrong, guys. But I know who I'm talking about. I might not know his name that well, but I know what I'm talking about. Hamza's going to be able to just continue to develop that defense, man. You're just going to... Vic Fangio loves his defense, man. Give him a good defense. I'm sorry if you guys can't see me. I mean, it's the California times. I'm living behind a damn hill. It's the way it is. Cards. Let's look at who's on the board. I mean, there's tight ends on the board, man. I'm telling you. There's a team that might need a tight end that can jump up here. That team might be the Jets. if we're going to be honest, guys, the Jets could be making a move here. What teams need a tight end? Do they? No. The Falcons don't. The Bucs don't. The Browns don't. Colts don't. I don't think the Vikings do. The Jets definitely do. I mean, it depends on who the Titans sign. Honestly, I'm going to say Titans fans. I mean, if he demands enough money, I think that Jonnu Smith demands enough money. I think you guys gotta let him go. You know, he's been pretty injury prone, if I'm not mistaken, his entire career as well. Let's see if this late 7th can do it. We're gonna be throwing in the 6th here, and maybe we can get their 7th back, and that's gonna be a great offer right there. Because then again, the Cardinals are now going to have another 6 to potentially trade up as well, and this is where Brevin Jordan is going to be going, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great fit. Of course, we could be getting another boundary wide receiver here, which watch out for that. But man, Brevin Jordan's a little bit too good to pass up on this spot. He's a very talented tight end, but legitimately, I can see him being here, and here's why. This kid named Wilt Mallory on Miami stepped in and was able to pretty much seamlessly replace him on that team, which makes me scared that Brevin Jordan is more of a scheme player than an actual great player. Now, I'm not saying he's not, because I like Brevin Jordan. However, that's just a thing that might be floating around in people's minds. So Brevin Jordan, I mean, I'm telling you guys, he might actually be here. As unrealistic as you guys think that might be, he probably could be here. And Falcons, I'm telling you guys, you could go for a strong safety here if you want in Bubba Bolden. That's something that you could do. But I mean, I know you guys like more of your swingy hips, but I'm telling you, if you want to go with the stiff hips approach, Israel Mukuamu wouldn't be a bad fit. I mean, he's falling. He's doing a pretty good fall here, if we're gonna be honest. But I mean, can you pass it up at this point? I don't think so. Worst case scenario, you can put. I'm pretty sure Richard LeCount has either strong or free safety application. I think Israel Mukuamu could be that dude. He could be that dude that you guys need at corner. I know you guys need it so badly. It's either him or going to be Roger McCreary later on. But, I mean, I'm telling you, I think Israel Mukuamu is a stud. We're going to be taking him here. Honestly, it's going to be a good pick. It's definitely something that you guys can argue with me about, but I mean, your second corner spot's kind of vacant. I mean, you have Isaiah Oliver there as well as AJ Terrell, and that's great. But I'm telling you, Israel Mukuamu is almost too good to pass up, like a Brevin Jordan here. Now, Buccaneers, where do we go with you guys? We could go another edge if you want, because then again, you cannot re-sign Shaq Barrett as well as JPP retiring eventually. That's 100% accurate, but man, your team is just stacked. It's stacked right now. And you're possibly losing Chris Godwin with all the cap situation that's going on. And you know, a real true separator, Elijah Moore's not going to be the guy who you really want here. If you're looking, I mean, I don't really know how to describe. Like, he's just pretty much a jack of all trades, Chris Godwin. I mean, do we even go for a wide receiver here, or do we trade down and just get some more picks? I know you guys are in win now mode, but shit. Honestly, this could be a good spot for Landon Dickerson to, no pun intended, land. Just to be able to back up Ali Marpet for a year or something and maybe be able to get healthy. I don't know, guys. You guys got to bounce back on this one, because I haven't really seen any Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans in the comment section. Like, you guys haven't been giving me guidance here. I'm a little bit on my own. I mean, we could go another running back, because obviously I don't think that Leonard Fournette's the long-term answer. But honestly, I think it's a little too good to pass up on Landon Dickerson now with how good he is. We could be going Tyler Linderbaum eventually, but Landon Dickerson's going to be the pick here. Just get some extra line depth. I mean, maybe it wasn't as bad of a knee injury as I thought, because I know TDN would have knocked his ass very far down if that were the case. Landon Dickerson's going to be that dude for the Buccaneers. And, I mean, I don't really like the idea of the Buccaneers having a better line, but shoot, why not? Wow, it's just might as well keep them merry. And then, of course, I've been doing this for a while now, getting a true slot corner for the Browns. LSU in the NFL. Kerry Vincent Jr. is going to be a perfect pick here. And, man, working with Greedy Williams as well as Grant Delpit. I mean, it's LSU 2.0, man. That's going to be great. Kerry Vincent's shown some holes in coverage, but at this spot, that's going to be a great pick. And, of course, at this spot, I mean, looking at the... Why am I blanking on the Colts name? I mean, Colts were one of my first teams I ever loved. But, I mean, looking at what we could get here, do we have a big, aggressive dude? Michael Pittman is a stick. I can say that as a guy who has seen him both on the TV and in person. He's very, very, very thin, very slender. You have T.Y. Hilton, who's still, he's starting to play very well, so it gets rid of the Elijah Moore pick. Talon Wallace would be fun, but I don't see any mean, aggressive, like, angry play out of these wide receivers. Sage Surratt is that. I mean, adding him to this wide receiver core would be kind of fun. I think that it's a solid pick. You're getting a bigger, beefier dude. He's like 6'2", 215. And he's a mean ass MF, to keep it clean. He's a mean dude. And it's definitely somebody who has a very high potential. If you're getting him in round 3, I mean, your team's fine. I had him going to the damn Super Bowl. It's a very well-balanced team. Now, Vikings, we're here again. Well, we back. All right? We're back. And at this spot, dude, I love this idea. Brady Christensen's going to be going to the Vikings. I can so see him as a Viking. Like, he's the best tackle in the league according to the PFF. And you know what? This is kind of where I think he can be taken. Kind of similar to, what's his name? Oh my God, I'm bugging. He's on the Giants right now. He was out of Connecticut. Matt Peart. I mean, I think that's the same type of situation where they're just balling out, but maybe not against the best talent, and that's what scares people. I think that's going to be a great option. And guys, another guy who we could see is rising a lot is Obina Eze. If he tests well at the Combine, which of course, all this will change after the Combine, then I'm telling you, he could be a third-round pick. And thank you guys for actually pointing him out to me. I mean, I watch Memphis all the time, but sometimes guys slip. And now with the Jets, where do we go? I mean, that was where we just missed out on a blue-chip prospect, right? We just missed out on Brevin Jordan. We could have traded up there, but Titans were like, shit, dude. We could definitely continue this whole entire Tannehill check-down situation with somebody who's kind of similar. So that's a little bit of an issue. But if we're going to be looking at corners as well, Tyreek Johnson would be a fun guy on the outside. Roger McCreary is another target. This might be a good spot for a trade down. We've been trading down quite a bit. But, I mean, we could go another edge here. You know what? Fuck it. Hamilcar Rashed, dude, it's just like, you might as well, right? It's deserving of the pick. Hamilcar Rashed's going to be the perfect spot here. And, I mean, again, why not? He should be like a top 3, top 2 round pick. And you're getting him at this spot, that's just going to be excellent. Excellent value for the pick. And I think that you guys can't even be mad about it. I think it's just a good, solid pick overall, man. Now, cards, where do we go with you guys? This is where I can see a Chuba Hubbard, Kenny Gainwell, or my new favorite guy for a zone run scheme, Michael Carter out of North Carolina, sneaking into the 3rd. Yes, sir. Michael Carter is going to be that dude. I mean, I saw him play against, of course, he put up over 200 yards against Miami. But, dude, I saw this dude plant and just, like, make people look like they're on ice skates. His touchdown run was one of the most beautiful runs I've ever seen. And I don't think it was due to bad play by Miami. It was amazing. Both those running backs there at UNC are just insane. And I think it's going to be a great fit because Kenyon Drake hasn't been that great. And Michael Carter can honestly replace him and possibly be better day one. And Bills, I mean, I know you guys need a linebacker, man. I'm telling you. You guys, I was hoping for Pete Werner for you guys. Quincy Roche is a little too good to pass up at this spot, so we definitely have to go that route. And Browns, there's safeties on the board like Bubba Bolden and Richie Grant. Teams kind of want that type of power, and I already traded up with them once, and I think I might do it again. Let's check out the Jags with their whole entire pick situation. They have a lot of draft capital. We're going to see if we can trade up with our traded picks. We're going to be trading a 4th and a 5th, and possibly, what, can we get a 6th out of them? We can't. We're going to get a 3rd and a 7th back from the Browns in order to be able to move up. Because, of course, the Browns, you don't really need that much, right? Bubba Bolden is going to be playing your strong safety role. Now, he does, again, play a similar role to a guy that we already drafted earlier in Javon Holland. However, I think these guys are both positionless safeties that can work together very well. I did this last time. They're trading up. They're getting some good value back. And then that's just going to be an excellent job overall for the entire organization. And, ooh, Pittsburgh. Dude, we need corners so bad. But Joe Tryon's so good. I mean, Alex Highsmith is amazing. But, of course, you do need pass rush rotation, too. Do we take a shot on Joe Tryon here? I mean, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I know we need a running back, too. I'm telling you guys. We could go for Mohamed Ibrahim if we want. I don't think that there's another... I don't know if there's another... Demetric Felton would be a fun guy in maybe the later rounds, so keep checking out for that one, guys. Chuba Hubbard wouldn't be too bad of a pick, Man, man, this hurts. This hurts. Is there any team that wants to move up? Because, like, shoot, we still have Richie Grant on the board. And, wait, have the Patriots taken a safety yet? Pause. Pause. Have the Patriots taken a safety? Dude, the Patriots might want to take a safety here. Oh, my goodness. What was the last pick of the Patriots? What the hell? I don't even know. Where did their pick go? I don't know where their pick went, guys. Or maybe the Patriots just jumped. But the Patriots are trading up with the Steelers. You'll never hear that again. The Patriots are trading up with the Steelers, guys. Yeah, that's a new one. Bill Belichick is going to be moving up for more of a free safety type, but he's going to be the successor. We're going to be offering that 6. Maybe we can get. We'll trade away the Steelers 7th in return. We're going to see where it becomes. Okay, that's where it becomes likely. We're going to be trading up to 239 right there in order to be able to get our good old boy Richie Grant here, who's a true playmaker. Honestly, if he's going to be able to learn from Devin McCourty, that's going to be a really good pairing. Him and Kyle Duggar in that backfield. Whoo-wee. I'm telling you guys. I hope to God that we didn't already draft a safety for them. But I'm telling you, if that's the case, like I don't even care if I draft another safety. Richie Grant has a super high ceiling with his playmaking ability. It's going to be awesome. Now, Packers, where do we go with you guys? All right. Packers, we could definitely get some more linebacker help in there. If we're going to be honest, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Again, I like Colby Harvey-Peelis here as well, but that's not really that big of a need. I mean, I also sniff a trade down here. There's guys like Victor Diedge here, Joe Tryon, guys that, I mean, there's teams that need some edge help, and there's Seth Williams on the board. You know who's trading up again? The Titans. The Titans are trading up twice. They're trading up with the Cheeseheads in order to get maximum value for their picks. They're trading a 6, possibly getting a 7th back, and they are. Because, of course, these 7th rounds, oh my god, guys, you can't even see me. I straight up look like a damn ghost. I'm sorry about that. But we're going to turn up the screen brightness here so you guys can at least not look at a damn ghost, right? But we're going to be getting Seth Williams here because in the division, Sage Surratt was just taken. Seth Williams will be able to replace Corey Davis if you want him to. Worst case scenario, he's an excellent backup option. And again, I'm sorry for the fan. It's going to happen. But, man, that's going to be a fun-ass pick. Now, Chiefs, I mean, I've been talking about, like, run stuffing a lot, but Jack Sanborn's going to be the best run stuffer you got. Merlin Robertson's the highest ceiling and linebacker that we have on the board, I believe. Monty Rice would be a fun one. Charles Snowden. But we're going to be going Merlin Robertson here just to give some extra linebacker support for the Chiefs because they desperately need it. And the Steelers, where do we go with you guys? Joe Tryon is a little bit too fun to pass up on. So we're going to be definitely doing it. He's going to work behind Highsmith, 2 very raw players. And he's going to be able to give some extra rest, some oomph to this team that, I mean, if you're able to sub out a guy like TJ Watt and they're able to have Joe Tryon come in and play at a very high level, man, that's going to be excellent. That's going to be super fun as well. And that's going to honestly steal him from the Chargers, who are still looking at Victor Diamedje. Diamedje. I don't know. But, I mean, this is a kind of like a no-brainer pick here to be able, I mean, Nichena Nwosu I think is going to be a solid option, but not good enough to be able to potentially replace oh my god, Melvin Ingram. I don't know why I was bugging on that name, but definitely something that I would be looking at. Saints, where do we go with you guys? We could go safety if we wanted to. I don't think that's a big need right now. We could beef up the interior defensive line because if I'm not mistaken, Trey Hendrickson is going to be gone. So that is something, I believe he's a 3-4 DN. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, of course. I'm not 100% sure what scheme you run right at the moment because there are some dudes who look like 3-4 DNs as well as there's dudes like Cam Jordan who's a 4-3 DN. So tell me about that one all you guys want. Again, we could be going corner here though. To be honest, we probably should be going corner. Dude, Greg Newsome's been lights out. He's been lights out for Northwestern. He's been an absolute beast. Along with their safety, if you guys watched against Ohio State, I'm forgetting their safety's name, but he had that one-hand interception, and it was a thing of beauty. Absolute beauty. Talanoa Hufanga deserves to be in the 4th round, by the way. I'm just telling you guys that right now. I just got to make sure that his buddy, I'm forgetting his name, he has 6 picks on the season, is not going to be disrespected by TDN here. All right, Cowboys, where do we go with you guys? This is where we can go edge as well. I don't think this is a bad spot to trade down, but we could be looking at a guy like Rashad Weaver, even Myjai Sanders. If we want to, we could of course trade down again. And I mean, with how everything's looking, it wouldn't be too bad to bring Chuba or Kenny on the board for a team that needs a true running back. That's the Steelers. The Steelers been trading back this entire time in order to trade up. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys, we got to see. I don't think this is going to, it can't be that realistic with, like, they definitely need to trade back less in order to be able to maximize their value. Because the Packers is a spot where I could see another trade back happening. Just, I don't really see that great value for the Packers here, right? I mean, this might be a spot where we're kind of screwed. We might just take Myjai Sanders anyways. Dude, Elijah Moore would be fun too. Again, I mean, if we want to, the Titans could go for Elijah Moore as well to add that Ole Miss connection. But we're not going to be having them trade up 3 times in the same round, for Christ's sakes. That ain't going to happen, guys. But, I mean, to be honest, Jerry Jones ain't going to let Myjai Sanders slide by him. He was an absolute beast in their bowl game. Or maybe not in their bowl game. I'm not sure what the hell game they were playing. But for the pick, we're definitely going to go with Myjai here. With all the depth at edge here, though, and the fact that the Rams don't need it, this is a spot where I can sniff a trade down. Because I think the Rams, they need more. I think they need more linemen, and there's some very good linemen down the board. To where, honestly, I can see them trading down with the Steelers. Why am I switching to the NFC for the Steelers? The Steelers are going to be trading up for a running back, guys. Why am I selecting Eagles? It's a buggy day, guys. We're going to be moving up with the Steelers. Maybe the Steelers can trade that 4th along with maybe a 7th rounder, maybe a 6th rounder as well. We're going to be doing that for sure. We're going to be moving up with the Steelers because you guys got the picks, right? You guys might as well make the most out of it. And we are going to be able to go with a guy in either Chuba Hubbard or Kenny Gainwell. So I want you guys to tell me which one you want more. Kenneth Gainwell is somebody who definitely could, I mean, he apparently played quarterback in high school, but, I mean, Kenneth Gainwell is somebody who people love. And looking at the age difference, redshirt junior to redshirt sophomore, I mean, Kenny Gainwell has been getting a lot, no pun intended, has been getting a lot of favor over there, and Chuba definitely took a step off. So Kenny Gainwell is going to be the pick. Chuba's going to continue falling. Kenny Gainwell is definitely he's potential for a 3-down back. And if we want to, we can get more of a receiving back down the line, and that's going to be perfectly fine. But Kenny Gainwell is going to be the perfect pick here for the Steelers. We need something, guys. We need something that's not Benny Snell. Again, James Conner doesn't deserve the contract, even though I love him to death. It's just not going to be it. And there's going to be a team that's actually trading up again. And it's going to be the Eagles. The Eagles are trading up right now with the Packers in order to select a lineman that probably shouldn't be going for a little bit, but in the real NFL draft is going to be going. All right. Now, we have a plethora of picks here. All right. We're going to be trading 2/5 for the 3rd. That's perfectly fine. Like, this is why we've been doing our trade backs, guys. We're getting so many damn picks here. I know, I like literally disappear. I mean, with the way it's going, we could either go Colby Harvey Peel here, or we can go Caden Stearns, or we could go Tyler Linderbaum. And with the way it's going, honestly, Eagles fans, we're going to be trading up again for Tyler Linderbaum. You guys need a secondary safety, and Colby Harvey Peel is going to be the most excellent option. I literally just flipped 180. Hence why I love doing this draft live. It's just because I can flip 180 right there. Colby Harvey Peel is going to be such a high-level safety, and, man, it's going to be a great fit on this Eagles squad. He's going to be a ball hawk, too. Really good ball skills. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I thank you guys for not even, like, being able to see me. I didn't even know I was a ghost. It's the time. It's like, it's 4 o'clock. You know, the sun is, like, there to where you can't turn the light on, and then as it goes down, you're like, oh, shit. So, thank you guys so much for all the, like, putting up with me this entire time. I really do appreciate the support, guys. Hit that comment button. Hit the like. Subscribe. Hit that notification, squad. I'll see you on the far side. Peace.